long move Requiem scenario. Alright guys, I have just come across probably the best way of being able to get resources, and it was right under my nose all the time. As you can probably tell, if I go into the view mode, I'm currently in a ship that's not one of my builds. Yes, this is the Vulture, which is one of the ships that actually is well, used to be, sorry, lining around my station. As you can hear, the station's currently trying to repair it, but I'm going to change that in a second. Okay, as it stands at the moment, the way that I've got this all set out is not the way we ought to have it. It should be, we need to be akin to pirates. We are salvagers after all. So what we need to do is anything that's in this sector, it's ours. Why not? We got dumped here. Why not do something about it? So we're going to take everything here. We're going to set it to nobody. And our station is about to disassemble everything and take everything from around us. And best part is, this used to belong to the GCCO. GCCO is one of the factions, and basically, yeah, they're not too keen with me at the moment, but hey, you know, this ship decided it was going to attack me, so I thought I'm going to have it. Okay, now, before I get carried away, because I have already, do remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us that nice comment below. Alright, as you can see guys, I have done so much work on this station. I've got 3 cargo containers for components. We've still got this nice big fusion reactor. We've got all of our refineries up and trucking. And we've now got a complete system that doesn't mean that items will flick between inventory screens whilst we're trying to do things. So everything is as it ought to be, and I'm loving it. Now, one thing I haven't checked. Yeah, we're about halfway there now, because this is not the first victim of my little new enterprise. Because there is a lovely little block that I've come across, and I'm absolutely loving this. Actually, is it still on here, or do I? No, I think it's been taken off now. But basically, it's this one here. It's the hacking computer. It's Steam ID 2034225971. I'll put it in the link below, along with all the other mods. But yeah, that's going to nicely eat away at that. So what we can now do, right? We've got a few spare components from here and there. Yeah, I've got bits all lining all over the place. I've added in like these nice covers and everything. Got a remote block there to be able to access features. We've got an antenna there. I think it was over here. Yep, here it is. We've got the beacon for all of this as well. So what I'm going to do, let's grab another one of these. Right. So I should have enough components for it. There we go. So what I can do now is let's just gather some resources. Because I really need to sort myself out. So let's see, bottles. Oh, that's in the cursor. Oh wow, we've got a few things in the cursor there. Oops. Cursor. Where is it? There it is. So... Okay. Probably have to get a little bit more technical later on. So for now, I'm just going to drop everything. I'll reclaim stuff later on. Ooh! There was a bottle in there somewhere. Oh god, I've lost it. Okay. Right. Now how do I get access to the O2 tank? Oh, there's a load of stuff in the connector. Have I really filled out all of those? I must have filled out all of the... Why can't I transfer that? I'm gonna bet it's gonna be something simple like batteries. No. Auto refill. So if I'm understanding this schematic correctly, there is like nothing wrong. So why can't I get access to that? Really? Okay. So swing that back on recharge. As you may have guessed, I'm trying to get as many of the bottles of oxygen, hydrogen, all of that, because, well, frankly, if we're going to be going on long trips, we need as much as we can get our hands on. Right, so I don't think there's anything left. So, knowing where... Actually, yeah, I'm being stupid. Knowing where the O2H2 tanks are, let's drop those in there. Why are you not auto refilling when you should be? Because those are set to stockpile. Still nothing. Okay, that's actually a little disturbing. only other problem is we don't actually have a way into any of these tanks. So I think that was a waste of time coming in here. Now where's the way out? I've lost myself. Alright, maybe I should have just gone. Aha. Right, okay. So I'm going to have to find a way of making that quick access so that we can actually do this. I really don't understand why the O2 tanks, despite having auto refill on, are not actually doing the auto refills. That doesn't make sense. Either way, we've now got 3 oxygen, 3 and 3 hydrogen tanks, so we've got way more than enough to go long distances. Okay. What we got around us? Let's try for something interesting. Like the D2 hauler. Let's go after that. No, probably not a good idea. Because I just realised I don't have the components. But we will go after it. Oh, well, that vulture's been dismantled. Okay. I'm not going to use one of the ships because I don't want to get in close and then have to fight my way out. Oh, I see unknown signal there. Twin cell merchant. This will prove interesting. Because I've not gone after one of these yet. Don't know how it's going to behave. With the vulture, it sort of ran off and kept on trying to shoot me. What I liked the most about it was it looked like the B2. Something not B2, sorry, the B-wing from Star Wars. All right. So we need a surface to be able to plot this down on. Yeah, so something like that. And then we just let it do its big, yeah, where it's like trying to hack its way in to each of the individual elements of this ship. I've not actually checked one of these out.
Low.
So that's the right way up. Surprised it isn't shooting at me. Well, I do have invulnerable on because I'm sick and tired of dying so often. But yeah, it's not shooting at me. Even with invulnerable on, it would still shoot at me. Alright, so we've got a sensor so far, but that's about it. How would one get on board? Because there's a flight deck there. Now I love the way they built this. Really good ideas. Some stuff I could take away from my own builds actually. I really do like some of the ideas they got here. There's the connector. Aha! It's a narrow door, which we can now get access to. It's that refill chamber, which we can use. Okay, why is there a step there? Oh, I see. Then we got like bits and pieces inside, so this is a good way of being able to sort of like salvage our way through the universe and get the stuff that we need. Alright, can't get access to the seat yet. Let's close the door. Nope, can't get access to that. Ah, we can use the lavatory. Yeah, at least we can, at least the basic amenities are available to us. God, that is alarming. Okay. Terminal is not connected to any ship. Wrong. There we go. So hacking computers got almost everything now. I mean, look at that. Oh, it's even got a parachute on it somewhere. My back. Oh. Injured my back at work again. Yeah, pulled the muscle that I pulled last year again. Just hoping that by tomorrow I'll be right as rain to go back to work and, you know, go through all the torture again. Right. Oh, so some of these we can actually get access to now. So the flight computer, we'll turn that off. Not sure what that was actually used for at the moment. Event controller damage. Block integrity equal or less than 95%. What did it do? Set attack mode to enemies and neutrals. I see. Okay. Might have to start thinking about actually creating some some drone ships soon. Ooh. We've got access. Hey. So now, in the sea of everything, where are we? I mean, literally. I mean, where's our outpost? Oh, that's a good idea. RLMG, Armed Mining Tender. RLMG. Well, we're mostly in a good state with them. Yeah, I've also put lights on to show, well, this is the back. And then obviously you've got the front and the other side. Alright, so it's trying to repair it at the moment. But yeah, if we go in here now, transfer to nobody. And it's going to just take it apart. Oh! Did not see that coming. Alright. Drop all that off. Ow! Got there before me! Darn you! I wanted that! So yeah, there we go. We've got a way of being able to get some more parts, get them quickly. I'm now starting to wonder whether we need to have all of the mod installed now since the upgrade, since the patch. Sorry, 2,500 on the reactor components. I don't think there are any reactor components I can use. No. But yeah, there we go. We've got an easier way of grabbing some bits and pieces. I mean, I mean, we can now fill up, say, like the Athena. We can go trading, or we can, around the stars, or we can take the David and we can go onto the Earth-like. Where is it? Where I've also found, there it is, another ore station, the RLMG's ore station. Yeah, I mean, it's a way, it's a method. What else have we got that's in the local area that we could probably get away with? Mining carriage. Yeah, let's try and hand it a mining carriage. I mean, we've got the parts, so yeah, we could easily do this. Actually, military escort. Yeah, let's try and hand it one of these. I mean, obviously it's going to shoot back, but thankfully we can't die. But normally I would go through the process of reloading over and over and over and over and over again to be able to get access to it. Especially if I've put the hacking module on it already. I'd want to get close enough to be able to then make sure it's please remain at a distance or we will be forced to act. I wonder what distance that is. Wow, it is going evasive on me. Wow, it's trying to get me with everything it's got. Let's... Ow. Ow. Well, normally that would have killed me. Right. Now, where could we place this when we're not going to get shot at? That'll do nicely. And then we'll just wait for it to do its job. It's got a reactor on there. Not too bad. At least we've got a small reactor on there to get at least a few parts out of it. Hear it ticking off some of the now, who did this belong to? The RLTC. How ticked off are they now with us? Oh, they still love us. Yep, that. Yeah, this definitely is the RLTCs. So. Yeah, but just wait now. I think part of the fun of this is now actually getting close to these ships, or at least close enough to be able to put the computer on it. It's also knowing where to go as well, I think. So AI defense combat, we can get access to that. Gatling turret, we can turn that off. Yeah, frankly, I am not moving anywhere until we have... basically got everything under our control. Well, we got the engines. Turn off the timer block. Turn off the assault cannon. Turret, I mean. So it's still going to attempt to hack the remaining things. And we got... I love this percentage chance. Like 1 in 100 to hack the flight seat. Yeah, I think that's actually quite a good one. 1 in 100 chance. You know, I mean, it's the flight seat. It's the CNC of the everything. You know, it's got to be like one of the hardest things to hack. Makes sense. Aren't we slowly but surely getting everything under our control? Right, I believe we can now have a look around without fear of getting shot at. What is this?
Energy low.
Oh, well, we better find a way inside. Is that it? It would be. It would be damaged. Is there one on the other side that we can use? No. I mean, I love the design, with its slope bit at the back, but It is quite annoying that we now have to break down the door, literally, just to be able to get inside. Oh, I like the use of the Willis duck there. And then we've got like the reactor and some of the event controllers down there. There's no bed in here. A lot of these ones have beds. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. Ah, come on. Still hasn't hacked it yet. That's one of those control panels you can't hack. There we go. Yeah, flight seat still not hacked. So you got the AI.
Critical.
I think it's the AI and the flight seat are the two remaining parts. I really don't want to have to hack it if I can help it, just to be able to get some energy. Oh, that's nice. I like how they've done that. That is pretty cool. Oh, thank God. No, we don't want to autopilot. Whoa, maneuverable. Okay. Alright, just saw our refit station ping up. Yeah, over that way. There we go, one more ship added to our arsenal. I mean, we could actually save that, I mean, if we wanted to, and actually have it as a drone to follow us around if we actually set it up correctly. Alright. Time to see. Do the turrets wake up? No, I don't think they do. which is good news for us. Grab our little hacking computer. There we go, guys. I think we've just found a way of being able to get resources a lot faster by utilising the NPCs. I mean, yeah, we're still way away from our target to be able to get this massive reactor online. So yeah, I think it is time that we start thinking about using the TT-15. Like I said that we were going to do, I think it was last episode. And I think we need to find our way to the drilling rig. We'll head down to the moon. Oh yeah, we also need to fill up our hydrogen tanks so that we can escape the moon as well. Okay. Alright, there we go. And oh, I am being so foolish, aren't I? Right. What's going on? Why can't I hook up? There we go. Finally found it. Alright. I want to fill up the hydrogen tank so that we can use the hydrogen thrusters, because I have this very strong feeling we're going to need them. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but we'll see what happens. Okay. So. There we go. Off to the moon we go. Fly me to the moon. Yeah, I know, I'm terrible at singing. Taking its time to render everything in. Whoa! Okay, we hit hard. Where did we lose? I think the lower two atmospheric engines. I'm hoping that's everything. Okay. Because atmospheric engines, I can rebuild. We just want to get a snoot full of everything. I'm just hoping that this is the only time we do this. Because it's like gravel is the only thing that it doesn't seem to be available. Right, I think we're pushing our luck. Because the upward facing thrusters, sorry, the downward facing thrusters are not able to maneuver us as they ought to. What we'll have to do is if we dock there on the bottom of the the Athena, we should be able to easily offload, you know, straight into the into our refineries. Yeah, you can hear the refineries going. Oops. Yeah, we'll make that 500 in each of these. There we go. Oops. So we'll go and tuck this away back where we got it, which I think was near to... Yeah, there it is. Oh, I think I just alt-tabbed rather than... Yeah. Right, there we go. So I believe, yeah. So that drone military vessel's now been taken apart. Let's see how we're doing with this. 3,600. Still going. So if we park ourselves somewhere, we can watch it going and actually keep an eye on how it's going. Let's get some light on the subject using our spectator cam. And then what do our build and repair systems say? About another 1,000 of them. I mean, because that was 2k I put through. Got nothing in the build planner, so we'll do a right click. Actually, it says 1,033. 1,033. What? Do you know, I'm going to do it this way. It's easier. 1,033. What if we did 1,200? No, just do 1,033. Okay, it's asking for silver. Apparently we have got shed loads of gravel. We need silver. Okay, so disassembler. What can we take apart for silver? Oh well, I don't know, some medical components. We can take apart some gravity components. What else is silver in it? Oh, excuse me. No, not the reactor components. We need them! Can't be silly. Alright, nope. Says we've got a few of these dotting around somewhere. There we go. Still says we've got some. Yeah, okay. What we got? Iron, nickel, cobalt. Sign and nickel. Is there any with silver in it? But that's got a lot of everything in it. I don't think there is actually any weapons with any silver in it. So I think that could be potentially our lot. No. We had a few of them. So that leaves us needing more silver. Now silver we can get from the planet, which is great news, because I think we've got a ton of money and we can... I think it'd be a good idea to actually start offloading some of our spare parts, because we have got tons of it knocking around the station. So I think we can, if we wanted to, also go and actually separate everything, but then that makes things complicated and we'll get that bouncing back. So yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, I think it's off camera. Now that we've got the gravel, and you've seen that I've had to get the gravel from there. Although saying that, now that I've done that, it'll probably show up in one of the ore places that I've got to go to. And then, yeah, I think next episode we'll start thinking about building some drones of our own. And you know, seeing about what do some of these AI blocks do, because we need to defend ourselves, especially if we're going to eventually go up against the Factorium, which is like end game stuff. We've been knocking around with all sorts of other bits and pieces. We just found another way of doing things. I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm also going to turn off the no, actually no, I'm not. I reject that idea. I was going to say that I was going to turn off the Rex. But I think that just adds a nice element from time to time, being able to do something different. So, you know, between active Rex and other, you know, and actual, what do you call them, half-destroyed Rex, gives us a lot of different things that we can actually go for salvage, different ways we can go about things. It gives us a bit of fun. So I think that is going to be everything for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. The fact that we had a bit of fun doing stuff. I will post the link for that hacking computer as well, so that you guys can use it and have fun with it in your own sectors. And I will catch you next time. This is Archangelus, logging off.